The only thing, when maybe if you make a mistake in at your job or like wherever, just write it down and just think how you can improve the next time, how you can avoid those mistakes the next time. Instead of, telling yourself the whole day or for a week, people who overthink, they will just, think about it the whole week. Like, I used to do that. Like for a few days, I'll be like, why I did that? Maybe like just a simple thing. Maybe I fumbled during a presentation, and then I would think about it for a week. Like what people will think about me. They might be laughing at me, or they might be judging me. All of those things. But the fact is, nobody cares. Nobody thinks about you, and people are pretty busy in their lives. Do you have time to think about other people? You are so focused on
No.
your life, your concerns, your problems. You do not have time. So that is the fact that when we are young, when we are in college and all, during those days, we think that the world revolves around us. That is not a fact. So we have to accept that fact. And when we make a mistake, nobody's thinking about us, nobody's judging us. They have just moved on from that moment. You should also move on. But just write it down, maybe in a journal, write down your mistakes and just
Yeah, I'm doing that. Actually,
okay.
you said like previously. I said at that time I'm going to follow that. I'm following after your conversation. Only I've started. You
Okay,
know,
how you're feeling then
I'm
after
doing.
writing the journal?
Yeah, I'm feeling so relieved because I can able to write my what are the thoughts I get for the day, and sometimes I get my mind shifts, right, so I can note it down. So where I am shifting my mind, where I feel thoughts like comparison, so those thoughts when I get, I just write it down, so because it helps me to overcome from that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm following it for 5 months after I think I started November 18th.
Great. So you have been consistent with journaling. It feels good,
Yes.
right? It feels good.
Yes.
I feel like I'm sharing my concerns with somebody, like there is somebody to listen to me. I feel so relaxed after writing journal.
Yeah, I also because whenever sometimes I don't get time because I write it next day morning. So whatever I face that yesterday thing, I write it in next day morning. Sometimes I don't get time, but I feel like I whenever I didn't write that journal on morning and the whole day in the workplace, when I reach home I have to write that because I'm following consistently. So whenever I miss, I feel about it because I wanted to write it somewhere because I don't have to keep storing those thoughts in my mind because those thoughts keep on coming. So I can just avoid thinking about those thoughts, that past thoughts. That helps me to overcome from those things and work upon me. And yeah, a lot of weight it helps me.
Even in improving your English also, it helps in improving because you're constructing
I
state.
am doing writing practice. Yes.
Uh,
Mm.
Once you start writing, it becomes easier to communicate your thoughts also when you keep
Yeah.
writing. Hmm. Yeah, it's really good to hear that you have started journaling.
So having a conversation with you told me, and I also shared like I'm just planning to do or like that. Then I started from
Okay.
that day, like from November 18th, I'm following it. I just wanted to share that to you because I get that thought while having a conversation with you previously.